Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. Good morning. How are you doing today? Today what am I doing? I am going to teach you guys a very basic course on the chakra systems, going back to the beginning. You know, a lot of people, if you watch my channel, you're probably already familiar with chakras and auras and energy fields, that sort of thing. So today is going to be a beginner's mind, going back to the basics of that. All right, so who am I? My name is KuanYin. I'm here on this channel for you periodically. No set schedule right at the moment because I'm doing this 300-hour yoga course. And as a full disclosure here, this video I'm making is actually a video submission for that course. So I'm kind of killing two birds with one stone here. I didn't think anyone would mind. And I love doing guided meditations. I want to do more of them on my channel. I know I may already have some chakra system meditations, but more is always good, right? And so anyway, a little bit about my course that I'm taking here is a 300-hour spiritual warrior course through Yoga Farm. And Yoga Farm is an excellent 501c3 corporation that not only does local yoga classes and teaches yoga teacher trainings, but they also go into local schools and businesses in our area, Ithaca, Lansing area, to bring trauma-informed yoga teachings into the schools and into businesses. They work with the parents, they work with the students, they work with the educators to help people come back to center. Their mission is to put an end to the silent epidemic of anxiety, depression, and loneliness. And their curriculum is an antidote. The healed individual creates harmony in the home, society, and the world. So I love their mission. I love supporting them. As a matter of fact, I bought this t-shirt and it says Spiritual Warrior. Oops, I gotta go down a little bit here. Spiritual Warrior, Yoga Farm. They're in Lansing, New York. And so I'm going to link a bunch of links down in the description box down below with all of their info, including where you can find an awesome Spiritual Warrior shirt like this. And perhaps that might even incentivize me to make Compassionate Warrior merch for you guys. If you're interested, let me know in the comments down below if you'd be interested in Compassionate Warrior merch. And support Yoga Farm because they're an excellent, they do wonderful work in our area locally, and now they've opened up to a lot of online services as well, so they're more global. All right, enough with the ad. And no, this is not a paid sponsorship. I'm just taking their course and very excited about it. All right, let's get started. So if you've seen my videos before, you already know about chakras, you already know about energy systems and all of that, but hey, it's always good to go back to beginner mind once in a while. And so let's get into this. So the chakra system is based in Eastern philosophy, like Hindu and Ayurvedic studies. And it's through the Ayurvedic philosophy that I'm taking this course and doing this video on the chakra system. And what the chakras are wheels of energy that line up throughout the whole body, but there are seven main chakras that go along the spine, and so that's what we will focus on in this video. And these energy centers hold our body's prana, and prana is another word for life force energy, also called chi or ki in Chinese medicine. So this energy that runs through all things keeps us vibrant, healthy, and alive. And these chakras hold that energy within our bodies in certain areas, and each chakra has mastery over certain areas of our body, and I'll get into that in a little bit here. But the chakras hold energies of thoughts, feelings, emotions, experiences, and action. I'm also getting this info from Chopra.com, Deepak Chopra's website. So chakra healing is a method of internally finding balance in this energy. Too much or too little in any given chakra can cause problems in our lives. And as an example, I'll use the solar plexus or the will chakra, which is located just above the belly button, below the heart, right in the center of the chest, right in the center of my lotus right here. All right, so balanced will center shows us as confident and standing in our own power, able to speak our truth, aligning with the throat chakra so that we're able to express ourselves clearly with good intention and having a good sense of self-power. Where if it's unbalanced, if there's not enough energy in that field, which I suffered a lot of, and a lot of people who've gone through traumas have suffered a lot of, perhaps not having enough energy in that center can cause us to have self-esteem issues and cause us to not be able to speak our voice. And I find that the will center and the throat center go hand in hand quite often as far as the willpower and the self-esteem and being able to speak it clearly and elegantly and within your truth. Okay, so not enough energy in this center might put you in a victimhood mentality and having you be meek and mild, and people with power over are easily able to influence you. Whereas if you have too much energy, if this energy center is too strong and unbalanced on the other direction, you might be the one overpowering other people. You might be the one showing power over others, which is an unhealthy manifestation of the sacral chakra or the will chakra. So that is one example of the energy centers and how they need to be balanced with just the right amount of energy, not too much, not too little. And this video, this meditation that will come in a little bit later, will help you balance those. All right, so the 7 main chakras, I'm just going to touch upon each of these basically before I get into the meditation here. All right, so the root chakra is located at the base of our spine, and it is usually envisioned as a bright red ball of energy that can be cone-shaped, facing down into the earth to help us grow roots into the ground and help keep us grounded. The root chakra, just like the name implies, is good for growing our roots, staying grounded, and dealing with earth energy matters here and basic physical needs. And so then the sacral chakra is just below the belly button, or around or just below the belly button region. As you rise up the energy to the sacral chakra, that is a bright orange, and this is our sexual energy center. It's also a center of emotions, and it deals with relationships and it deals with emotions. When you get into the elements, it's water-based, and it also deals with pleasure, and so it can deal with food and the enjoyment of eating. And so unbalanced, it might manifest as eating too much. Rising up, I told you a little bit already about the solar plexus or the will center, which is bright yellow like a burning sun, fire. Think of it as your internal power source, your internal battery, just like the sun can, solar energy can power the whole world. Your sacral center holds your power, your sense of power, your sense of good, healthy power, empowerment. All right, so rising up from there, we go to the heart. And this is depicted as a bright green ball of energy right at the heart. And so this, of course, heart, what do we consider issues of the heart? Love. This regulates the ability to give and to receive love. And typically, the right side of your body is very masculine. The left side of your body is considered more feminine. And the masculine energy can give, and the feminine energy can receive. And of course, each one of us, whatever we identify as, whatever gender we are, has both masculine and feminine in us, so that we can both give and receive love. All right, so moving up from there is the throat chakra. The throat chakra is a bright blue ball of energy. And so the throat chakra speaks our truth. It helps us voice It helps us to bring rise to voicing ourselves. And so the throat chakra is one that in my youth was always usually something that needed a lot of work on, because I was always unbalanced in my throat chakra. And I was always meek and mild and not within my power. And I couldn't voice myself very well. And once I started learning to use my voice, I saw the pendulum swinging in the other direction, where I started interrupting people more often and not waiting my turn, thinking, well, I need to be assertive enough to state my views, and they're not listening, so I need to step into my power and speak my truth, not pausing long enough to listen. So there's always that balance there, and throughout your life you may swing one direction or the other, and you have to find that middle ground, that nice balanced energy for all of these centers. And rising up from there, we go to right between the eyebrows, where typically it's known as the third eye, and the pineal gland is right behind there, and it helps regulate that very well. And the third eye is all about seeing and intuition and trusting our intuition, and being able to trust that small voice inside that gives us little hints about things in life. And from there we rise up to the crown chakra, right at the crown of the head, and that is a 1,000-petaled lotus bursting out of our crown of our head. It's a little energy center right up here that connects us to divine energy above. So that is the basics of the energy systems. Thank you for joining my practice today. Thank you for being my guinea pigs on my submission for my yoga class. And I love each and every one of you. I'm very grateful to the divine source who helps bring these things to me. I'm very grateful for all of my teachers. And I am grateful for each and every one of you who enjoys these videos. And I'll see you in my next one. Namaste.